Or right now. Maybe. Hey. Alright. That's deafening. I'm sorry. Crap, I shouldn't have all tapped. Should pull up chat real quick. Oh well. So, yes, I am playing Simcity 4 on a Windows 10 computer. You ask, how is that possible? Simcity 4 and Windows 10 are incompatible. Well, my friends, I have it on a whole nother computer. I have a computer dedicated to Simcity 4 right now. I'm streaming it over Steam to this computer, from which I'm capturing it and streaming it to you. I'll make a video on that for Tech Dive pretty soon. I'm working out the bugs still, but yeah. It's awesome. So, let me get chat pulled up. Hopefully it won't crash this freaking thing. There we go. And I can see chat. The stream looks good. B-E-A. Beautiful. Alright, so this is one of my latest regions. It's the progress has been set back really far on it, like this whole area here was filled in with city. I'm not sure what happened to my save, but it's gone. It's been years since I played on this region. Literally probably 2 or 3 years. So for tonight, I'm just gonna play a little city. You know, refresh the memory and get everything going again. But I'm thinking maybe in a week or so, I will build a brand new map in SimCity Terraformer on stream, and then we will play in that region. The region is going to be just as big as this one. This one's about, what is these, 2 miles across, I think. So I mean, this is a huge region. And so, yeah, man, I'm so upset. I had the population at like 20 million. I made a Reddit post, if I can find that save, I will totally pull that up. But this will work for now. Anyways, let's just pick a city and start playing, I guess. It's a blast from the past. You'll have to forgive me for all my mishaps and everything, because I haven't played this in so long. I need to turn the music down because it's going to get copyrighted, because the awesome people at EA turn it super low. Nah, just turn it off. Oh, just be me. That's fine. Most people at EA don't know how to deal with copyright stuff, so let's do this. Start fresh. Yeah, these names are annoying. How to make them go away? Yeah, there. I can actually see what's going on in them. Oh my gosh, so much has been undone. Holy crap. Alright. Well, see, I made this little river right here. I had it going through this whole area. I made it look really freaking sweet. Now it's gone. It's all gone. You know what, let's start with the baby city and we'll work our way up. Let's do this one. I had a super good city. I mean, I changed all of this. I think I had a city right here that was my favorite. Let's do one right here. There we go. We'll start fresh. It'll be great. I have no idea what to name it, but man, it feels good to be back in SimCity 4. Holy crap. Now, hopefully the game will be stable enough to where I can play this on the regular. If not, I'll have to keep tweaking at it. But, man. Oh yeah, day and night cycle. Let's turn that off. Because, well, I can see. I'm sure you guys cannot see. There will be some screen artifacting because it's being streamed from another computer. And currently the computer is only using Wi-Fi. So, I mean, there's only so much we can do about that. Alright. So we have this fresh city kind of area. And I'm thinking over here is like this plateau, and I'm gonna put a big city in the middle of it. So there's gonna be a highway coming from this side, gonna go up, kind of follow this ravine looking thingy over here. I may rework all that. We'll see. So we'll just play over here. Alright. I wish I named it Steven. I'm the mayor, of course. I mean, I could play on medium or hard. I really don't care to play on medium or hard. It just makes everything take longer. And, I mean, it's not worth it to me. I'm more of a macro person when it comes to this game, so I care about just filling up these cities, making them huge, making them look perfect. I don't really care about, I gotta get over the difficulty. So, this city would be called, Fairview. There we go. Alright, so we'll get a main road coming in from off map. I'm just going to fill this area up. There we go. Now I'll be playing this game for probably an hour and a half or so. Then I'll probably jump over to Destiny 2 with Nick. Do that. And we'll start plopping down some we'll do commercial on the main roads. I forget, yet you have to do commercial on the main roads in this game, otherwise it's going to suffer. You actually have to try in this game. Oh my gosh. Unlike City Skylines, where you can pretty much just do whatever you want. You're guaranteed to have a successful city. And then we need to have industrial. I could have it in the water, so I could have like a seaport kind of thing going on. I'll stick it right here. How about that? Now for the mods I have in this, the list is hundreds if not thousands of mods. I spent a long time building up this collection of mods. I will link it as soon as I find the pack, so all of you can enjoy this mod pack. But I have terrain mods, I have water mods, I have the NAM, Network Add-on mod, which will just really good for like traffic, because the base traffic in the game is broken. Like people will literally drive 2 houses down and there's nothing you can do about it, and so the roads are it's just a mess. So let's get make sure I can see Twitch, make sure it looks good. I'm worried. I'm like, is this still streaming? Is it still streaming? I don't care about you. Pumped. I'm so excited. This makes me so happy that I'm playing Simcity. I think I'm like the only person on Twitch right now actually playing this game. Which, you know what, if people are looking for that, they'll find it, right? So, there we go. Alright. Residential is beginning to fill in. Commercial will fill in on its own time. Industrial's doing its thing. So much to do in this game. It's just like this. The world is my oyster in this game. And freaking City Skylines, I have to earn my way up to have anything good. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's do. I'm thinking that overall general plan for this city, all the flatland will at least be suburban, going up kind of into the hills up here, and then along the coast, maybe do some high density right around where I'm currently developing, and then just kind of spread it out over the whole area. Maybe put some residential back up in here. Nothing too crazy. Did I zoom in too close? Maybe. Uh-oh. No. Come back to me. There we go. Okay. I need to learn not to zoom so much. I'm used to City Skylines where you can just zoom like crazy and it doesn't change anything. The game has to re-render the whole dang map every time you zoom. So I'm just going to leave it right here, right up close. It'll be fine. Alright, so while the zones are building, let's pop this up to speed. Oh, I just zoomed down an accident. Speed 3. We'll go and start planning out more of the city. This will be the main thoroughfare coming in from the region here. Do that. Oh look, nobody is crying because they don't have water. Oh yeah, it's because wells exist. Landfill. I don't think I need landfill yet. See, I have this. This is like maybe the cheapest thing I have, but it costs It's not cheap and takes up a lot of water, but where should my house be? I think I'll put it up here by the hills. Oh, that familiar Sims 1 purchase sound effect? This game is so freaking old. Makes me feel like a grandpa. Keep an eye on the chat. That's annoying. That's like the one thing about this game that's awesome and kind of sucks at the same time, is that when you zone, it builds streets for you. That being said, the generation engine behind that kind of sucks. Like once I have this residential area go all the way to the edge, it'll build a whole nother cross street in. And I don't want that. I just want, these plain streets going down. I mean, it's not major. It's just kind of annoying. Just kind of fill it in. Why not? I mean, playing this game's like riding a dang bike. I could just instant. This is how everything works. Alright, they're starting to want water a bit. Speaking of water. Buffalo grill. Sure, I'll build a buffalo grill. Boom. Traffic accident. Look, I can just... Man, they're getting mangled. Traffic's not that bad. Actually, there's almost no traffic. Oh, buffalo grill needs water. Alright, we'll build some pumps. Don't want to build it over there. I need a spot for kind of local municipal needs. Do it back up here. This doesn't need any direct road connections. Just pipes. And electricity. Because it pumps from an aquifer. A concept that's completely foreign to City Skylines. I'm sorry if you love City Skylines and hate hearing me rag on it the whole time. It's just... I feel like I'm free. I'm free to make cities to my mind's limits. It's beautiful. Okay. That pipe's going there. We'll run this over here. I believe the trick for pipes in this game is, well, it shows 6 tiles from the main central pipe. As soon as water isn't above capacity, like once there's water levels about like same amount being used as being pumped, they'll go down to 5. So if you make it, that's 4. So we back up here. Try again. There we go, at 5. You can just kind of, eventually just get the hang of it. That looks like 5. And your brain will just kind of space them out naturally. And I should run one pipe over to the industrial area. And that should do the whole area, just about. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we go. Zoom out by 1. There we go. Alright. Industrial demand is way up, residential demand is way up. So, I can do some farms. Do I want to do farms? I'm not overly impressed by the idea. But, look at this. Farms in this game are actual size. Oh my gosh. Crazy. See? They're cheap to build, and they don't cause traffic jams, because when the heck in real life do farms cause traffic jams? Like, what were those people thinking over there at Colossal Games? And they're like, what if the farm zones just cause huge traffic jams? I don't know. Alright, put the fire station in. One thing about this game, don't build it unless you need it, or the game tells you to need it. So fire stations, I only build them when, like I won't build one over here until something catches on fire over here. Unless I have extra money to throw away. But in this game, I'm barely coming in positive right now, which is surprising. Do a bit of that. Fill in some more farms. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Can I fill out the area? Make it look all pretty. Suck up some industrial job demand. Put residential in here. Oh. So somehow, like, I think land value changes the way it zones areas. I'm not sure. It's really confusing. There we go. Alright, they're complaining about schools. They want landfills. I say we do landfills first, because we don't have any businesses or any jobs or anything that really demand education. But a landfill is always needed, because people throw crap away all the time. But where to build one? I want to take up the coast space. I think I won't build one back here in the hills. Bro. It just needs a road. There we go. Alright, we'll build one school. They're not too expensive. Kind of want to get all this area to the north and west of this road. So if I do that, that's about right. And look, we have some medium wealth moving in. Let's see. There we go. And look at that. This fills out perfectly. Is it Control S to save? Yes. With this game, you must save all the time because it will randomly crash. At least it always did for me. I have lost 3 to 4 hours of progress on one city. Just because the game decided to crash on me, so fill that in. So I do have residential touching the main road in here, which is okay. Long term, that's going to change over to commercial, but as long as the residential doesn't touch the main road, I think it's okay. I think we're also. Oh yeah, look at that traffic. We have 500 cars on this back road. Let's see what that looks like in the traffic view. Yellow. So then we gotta ask the question, how do you want to fix this? We could build a road going back here to suck up all the traffic and dump it on this road. It's actually a really good option. I might go with that. Or I could simply delete the connectors between these. Like I could delete this little spot right here, this little spot right here, and then these people will be forced to go on the main road. Let's do that. No sense in building extra roads, but I don't really need them. I know, how anti-American is that? There we go. So now it's dumping all these cars onto the main road, which can handle way, way, way more than the streets. Look at that. It's handling, what, 1,500? Well, 1,200 cars, 400 pedestrians or so. This is turning yellow with only 500, so boom, fixed it. I think another spot to start developing would be back here. This would be a good little locale. Let's get the road, start going up the old mountain over here. There we go. Trying to think of how dense I want the neighborhoods, because while having them this dense is nice, I'm thinking about, let's do a custom one. It's been a while. Residential. So there's no real benefit to doing like this, it's more of just an aesthetic choice. Okay, that's enough. Like a pick. Nope, not control. Alt will rotate the direction of the zones, which will save my sanity. Oop, Alt. Oop, Alt. Here we go. It's a little bit more like a real neighborhood instead of just being a grid. Educators take long recess. They strike. Is it really that crowded? School? Ah. Yes, you change funding in this game, so that way if you have a building that's below capacity, you change to adjust it accordingly. Give them a little bit of extra money. There we go. Here. So leave a gap between City Hall. I'll take a City Hall. And so landmarks like the City Hall and stuff in this game are actually what are they described as? Not caps. Like building one will let you the city build higher tier buildings. Because right now I think we're stuck to tier like 1 and 2. But I think building a City Hall up way to build higher density stuff. Alright, should I do medium density? Yeah, I think we're good. Let's build some more industrial. I say we build this road all the way over to the map edge here. Man, that's freaking fast. How quickly that develops. There we go. Alright, so this farm is currently half abandoned because it is unhappy with probably the traffic noise and the pollution on this main road. This one's also in the same vein. Looks good there. Let's build a park. Few in there. Wow, that made some people really happy. Jeez. A little big one over here, maybe a soccer field. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Not a bad start. I'll build one over here. City Crest from Eastern. I hear traffic accidents going on, so maybe it's starting to pile up a bit. One thing I forgot about is that if we're going to build a highway through here, having all this city in the way is going to really suck when it comes to building out the highway. Power. Lots of options here: wind plant, solar collector, natural gas. Natural gas is my favorite because the pollution's so low on it. This one's pretty cheaty. I don't really use it that much. Oil. I really like these higher tier ones, like the nuclear power plant. They're very solid. The hydrogen's also really good. This one is, while it's a modded one, it is not cheaty at all. It is freaking, it's $1 million freaking dollars. So that one's not cheaty. Let's do another natural gas. Boom. There we go. Going to build in more industrial over here. Oh, and farms will not build once you reach a certain number of entities in this city. So I think it's like 20,000, 30,000 or so. But I'm getting pretty close. So if I want to build out any more agriculture, I need to do it now. Otherwise, it won't happen ever. I guess we can build out this area with some agriculture. Let's see. These. One of those. Leave a little bit of a gap so that way the pollution doesn't travel too far. Do a couple tiny farms in here. Uh-oh. So that was my mistake. That was another mistake. If a farm develops, it'll turn all touching land to it into farmland, which is okay. It's just not as optimal, I think. So I gotta wait for this one to develop, and then I can let go like that. Come on. See, this one's not one to develop as much because the thing's on a hill and it has trees on it. There we go. Boom. Farmland. Did it. Okay, so everything's in demand now. And the other thing's full up. We have a lot of higher wealth people in here. Let's do some medium, just a little bit. I'll do it right there. And then we'll just push out this way with some residential. Man, that's annoying. Ooh, it's farmer's market. Sweet. We'll build that. Back here. How's traffic looking? Not bad. Nothing looks ridiculous. A little bit of yellow in there, but nothing unreasonable, I should say. Let's do some more commercials. So we need to go and fill up this land right here. This is commercial does a lot better when it has a lot of customers driving in front of it all the time, which makes sense. I mean, that's how it works in real life, right? So that. University already. Too expensive. We are pulling a profit, so we could afford it, I guess. It's just there's no point right now. I don't think we have enough rich people. Should we build another school? Maybe right here. That coverage is good enough. There we go. I do love just how fast everything develops in this game. Even on the fastest mode in City Skylines, it's just like dragging its feet. I don't know. Something would take it out all these farms are starting to abandon because of the traffic and noise and see. And they're just ugly, waste of time. So go and just pause the game. We'll go and convert all this over to commercial and residential. We're going to delete this guy because we don't want traffic to go to be using back roads to get to the industrial. Because they'll do it. They'll have 5,000 cars going on a back street going to the freaking industrial zone. Alright. Leave that little gap in there. That'd be fine. I think the little gaps between the zones is kind of like an expansion joint. In terms of, let's say I put an avenue in here and so I have to move the zones back and I need to put maybe a road through here or some parks or, you know, just extra space for the city to use later on. Alright. Okay. There's no reason for this street to be here. Take that out. Man, that's fast. Just turn this whole zone to residential, and then we'll change this over to commercial. Commercial that up. Try to do some medium commercial. Let's do it. Also, zoning a medium density zone does not obliterate all low density buildings within that zone. Alright, it's hospital time and TV time. Sweet. I'm trying to think of where I want the commercial hub of the city to be. I mean, it is along this main road, but like, I could kind of clump this off as the commercial center, or I can make it down here. Let's make it up here. So what I mean by that is it's going to be all roads, it's going to have a lot of heavy traffic going through it. This will all be commercial. I'll de-zone these two because they'll be annoying. Start with that, and then we're going to if de-zone, it'll delete streets, which is actually pretty nice. That, that, make all this commercial. There we go. So now we have plenty of room for commercial to fill up. And I want a hospital. Alright, so people are going to call this hospital cheaty. It costs $65,000, and it's pretty cheaty. So basically it's a hospital that covers the whole region at once, and it's relatively inexpensive. Which, yeah, it's not the most anti-cheaty thing ever, but let it be known that I usually end up having enough money left over to where I could build a hospital everywhere in the city and still be pulling a huge profit anyways. It's just a matter of convenience. Because in my really big cities, when I didn't have this center, I would have to have 4 hospitals on one intersection just to meet the demand. Because I'd have 500,000 people, and the hospitals are tiny in this game. Yeah, they only hold 3,000. I would need 12,000 people in one spot to get treated. So it was just a matter of this just deals with it. It's done. You don't have to think about it again. You just raise up the amount of doctors in it. You pay a little bit more money. Call it even. Anyways. We should do a little bit more medium density residential. Suck up some of that demand. You have to be careful with the medium density, because if you put it into a spot that's poor, like over here, it's going to make some slummy looking buildings, and it's going to be not ideal. I mean, you might as well do it right here, because these are going to be poor people and they're going to be working in the factories. I mean, that's the facts of life, really, when it comes to city planning. So your air quality is a bit crap right now. Let's see. Air pollution, it's getting there. You can see how it's kind of building up in the commercial area along the main roads. One way to hamper that in this game, which is awesome, is you can just plant some dang trees. Let's go in here. I want to plant some maple trees. I zoomed in way too close. Okay. What are the trees that I have planted? Oops. Forget. I think there's aspen trees. It's going to come in here. And the trees will actually absorb air pollution, which is amazing. It really actually gives you an incentive to make a green city, right? Because people don't want to live in air pollution areas. It's going to be poor people moving into these locations because the land value is going to be down. So, I don't know if these are working right. Let's do a good old oak. Drag it around there. The alternative that's way easier than just planting trees all over your dang city is to put in the Hubergen air purification thing. So it's this guy, costs $6,000. It requires perfectly level ground, which is kind of annoying. But it pretty much sucks in air and cleans it. It does make a lot of noise, so it's a little bit, it devalues the land around it. I may have to, I'll stick it in here. There we go. So you can see it chugging away, cleaning up the air a little bit. It's not the best at it, but it's very water hungry. It will suck up a lot of water. Ooh. My pipe coverage is abysmal. I'm used to the game yelling at me if I don't have pipes. There we go. Oop. So quiet and peaceful in pipes mode. There we go. Put that out. I wish it would show you the planned area of coverage, but it doesn't. A little quality of life thing that they could put in. And we'll do one more for good luck. Put it on this road. There we go. That'll help a little bit with any future expansions. Let's just do some pipes like this, because we know we're going to fill this area up anyways. We might as well pipe it out if we have the money. And there we go. Game city is now piped. Alright, so the goober gen here is doing okay. Click on it, let's see. It's actually an industrial zone, which will lower the land value around it, which sucks. I usually put them in kind of a little park area, so the land value difference is made up. But yeah, it's helping a bit. See, the pollution over this area is lowered quite a bit. Up here is really strong, which means traffic's just really high. Yeah, can't do much about that. I can pass some ordinances, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, put all styles at once. There we go. Where did I put ordinances? Where is that? Opinion. I think it's in the money. Uh-oh, it's a fire. I'm surprised there isn't a fire in the industrial zone. That's a huge surprise. There we go. And water is getting low. So we need to build another pump. If we build a large pump, that's $3,000 a month. I could barely afford that. I'd be a poor man. I'll stick no one right there. Done. Oh, stream's still going. Everything just blipped. I'm liking how stable this is though. Speaking of stable, I'm gonna save it real quick. We have about a half an hour until I switch over to Destiny 2. I think we're doing pretty good right now. I think this spot could be a little bit of a commercial residential hub, like a little town center in the town. That's annoying. Do that. A little bit of commercial in here. Nothing crazy. Oh. So we can cover the whole industrial zone. Going down here. There. Industrial is the one that catches on fire all the time. All day, every day. Let's build a... We have the money. We'll do one recycling center for now. Let's build the road. Oop. I just built the streets or something on accident. There. That looks fine. Pump that up a bit. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we've created so far in our, what, 46 minutes of gameplay? Not bad. That's a decent sized city, 23,000 folks. You know, spread out over a pretty large area. I'm gonna do some more future planning. Should we go ahead and build the interstate or the highway? I think we should. Just kind of pull it in. We'll pull it in over here next to the water. Actually, probably need to pull it in back here. Maybe have it come through here. Go around through back here. Kind of avoid most of the city. Let's do that. Alright. I'm going to have to pause the game. Now, highways in this game are far different from how they work in City Skylines. Kind of to remember. You have ground level and you have elevated highways. I believe the blue there means that it's going to be so I don't want that. So what it automatically did was build a ramp going over the highway, which is fine if I didn't want it to connect. I want it to connect, so I need to delete that. Go in here and pick out our intersection. We have the... Is it this one? Okay. So this is for an overpass, right? But what you do is you click tab, and then you see the ghost outline of what it's going to be, and there we have it. Simple connection. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Very nice. It's likely I'm going to have to de-zone everything around this because the traffic noise and pollution is just going to make it crummy. So, this sucks. Oh yeah, it also hates going over the roads. So you have to delete all the roads that come across, which makes sense because it's a ground highway. It's ground level. I'm cheaping out on everybody. Go ahead and relocate the school here. Yeah, you can't relocate. You just gotta delete and rebuild. Gotta unlearn all the things I've learned. Boom. Alright. Pull it over this way. Go back here. Run this way. Delete that. We're just gonna delete this whole little neighborhood right here. This will be where it crosses over, so delete that. I'll delete this as well. That'll get us over there. So one fun thing that's been modded in is that you can have rounded corners. While these sharp angles work, they don't look very good. They're not really realistic, right? So you have to go in here, you have to click custom interchanges. That's kind of a big pain in the butt, just for the sake of aesthetics, but it's worth it. So there we go. We reached ground highway curve after hitting tab. If we put it right here, there we go. We now have a curve, a gentle curve on our ground highway. Now to delete, I'll do the same right here. Problem is it may not like this steep hill that we're getting into. Here it is. Boom. And then we will nah, that's not right. That, I have to spend money to delete stuff in this game instead of getting your money back. Go back to here. And I do have the rural highway mod. I think we'll just go around the landfill here, which lets you do a lot more customized kind of intricate details with your highways. But I'm lazy. I don't have time to bother with that crap, so I'm just going to leave it. The secret for doing diagonals is to do half of the 4 tiles on the pre-built road. We'll run it over here and we'll leave it because I'm not sure. I may be redoing this whole valley later on. So I'll just leave that like that. Now we need to go back and we need to put in our interchanges. So, click our overpass thing, hit tab, and now it gives me a diagonal for my area over here. That's not the best, but it'll work. I'll have to reroute this road a little bit, it's fine. Might as well put one out here for the industrial. We'll leave that. Run that up there. Come on. For what? I think it's because the slope it doesn't like. Delete this. Yeah, that's messy. Let's just do this. That's a bit better. Let's see if we can do our corners. This may be too close to the corners we have, but we'll try it. We'll give it a whirl. Okay. Yep. Alright, it's difficult to see, but you can kind of see it curving over to the left there, and we don't want that. We want it to curve. There we go. There we go. Usually it's one tile away from the edge of the turn. We'll do it. Sometimes you have to kind of go too back. I'm not sure why. I have no clue how that works. Now we'll clean up these zones, because they'll all abandon. Clean that up. Just get rid of this farm back here. There's no reason for it. Sticks out like a sore thumb. We'll make all this parkland back here. We'll need to reconnect this road or the street to another street. There. A little bit of that. This one will now connect up here. If anything, we have it kind of come back along. There. All right. Let's kind of fill in whatever voids we've left. There. I don't want to build anything too close to the highway because it will lose a lot of land value being next to the highway because of traffic noise and pollution. So, can clean that up a bit. There we go. And commercial doesn't care too much about traffic noise and pollution. Do that. And now we have officially crafted our first. And let's go and clean up these curves too. Before I say it's completed, we'll do this. Just click one little delete right there in the corner. Usually does the trick. There. Here we go. This gives us a little bit more room for our landfill over here and our recycling centers. Kind of just fill this area in. The highway will be a barrier between this and neighborhoods and etc. And on this side it'll just be more industrial. So it's a pretty good spot, I guess. Let's build out our residential right here. Yep, I messed that up. Crap, D-zone. I guess I can click any of these, click D-zone. I just deleted that road on accident. I'm the best, yeah. Alright, good enough. Not sure why I did that. This is actually a empty spot. I'm not sure why, but it is. Alright, let's put some parks in to make up for our big disgusting highway. Maybe something with trees to kind of block the view. We'll do some small green parks. lot of money, but it'll make everything near the highway look really nice. And then I'll just put trees up for the rest of it. Let's do. Right, there we go. Some more God mode. Tree planting. Because who has the time to go in there and plant every individual tree? Come on. Nobody got time for that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's like it's supposed to be there. Okay. And putting these trees in will raise the land value a lot in this game, because this game actually values having... Oh, crap. I zoomed. This game actually values having, you know, trees and hills. Like being near water gives the land a little bit of a land value bonus. Being in hills gives it a little bit of land value bonus. Forget what else gives it land value. It's pretty actually detailed. It's very surprising. Let's go and Control S to save. And there we go. City's looking really good now. Got a highway going through. We got a hospital. We have a downtown area. Looking real sharp. All right. So I'm thinking everything to the right of this highway can be high density, at least up to about here. So this will be the epicenter of the city. I'm going to the medium density in there, like that. We don't want to go buck wild with it, because we do not want to have low density come in here and lower. There's a thing with low density in this game. It's kind of like a not low density, low wealth zones. Is that they're kind of like a sickness, because they'll build a drab looking apartment building that everybody hates. It's ugly as sin. And it lowers the land value of everything around it, and then it spreads, and then eventually you'll have a whole city of just slums. So you got to be very careful about how you administer your low, medium, and high wealth areas. Okay, private schools. Should we do private school? Let's do a private school. Where do all the rich folks live? Up here? Right. I now have a private school. I think I want to build some more high wealth over there. Oh man, I get my own statue. Here we go. Where should I build my statue? I think it should be lakefront. Let's do it. Alright. There. Boom. A statue of me, because I'm that awesome. About 10 more minutes on the stream, and then we will move over to Destiny 2. Ooh, got some medium density, high wealth buildings moving in. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at this. High wealth. 200 people live in there. Beautiful. Looks great. And then let's go ahead and upgrade all the commercial within the area to... Ah, that's messed up. That's a mistake right there. Oh well. Medium density as well. Here we go. I think I left... Nope, none of this is medium density. Change that. Traffic jams. I like how the main way you can tell if there's a traffic jam is you hear it. Because you hear freaking car crashes and crap. It's great. See, over here we have our low wealth, medium density buildings. These look like they're from the 40s. Low wealth. Land value is high, surprising. That's very interesting. I guess it's the pollution. So really, it's not that bad. Pollution's pretty low. That's surprising. This 30 industrial is pretty bad. Ooh. Oh man, I'm gonna get a golf course. Okay, gotta think of a good spot for my rich neighborhood. Let's zoom out one tick. I'm thinking, let's make this all this area within the screen into our rich, kind of ritzy neighborhood area. It's a bit hilly, especially for our golf course. Golf course is huge. It's under our presence. Let's see. No, it's a present I have to pay for. Let's see. Country club. No, I don't have to pay for it. Okay. Put it up there. Or down here a bit. I say, let's do it down here. Okay, those hills look pretty rough. Let's do... Oh. Anyways, let's do some leveling while we're at it, so now we know where it's going to go. Look a little bit less unnatural, I think. I'm going to put the road in for it. We're getting low on power once again, because there's just so much freaking growth going on. Up here, have it kind of go out that way. Maybe have a little road go up and around. A little golf course here. Or big golf course, I should say. And connect up here. Back to presence. Scroll down. Did I lose it? I think I lost a little bit of merit rating or a little bit of rich people. One of the two. Oh, it'll be back. Stadium. I think we should build a high school. Should we build a high school? Let's build a high school. Okay. Of course we're going to put it in the rich neighborhood. Because why would we put it anywhere else? Actually, we should put it right here. So it gets all this medium density stuff. So we get the most people within the sphere of influence or radius of influence educated. And then let's build the high school. The country club should come back once I meet the criteria again. I don't think it's going to be gone forever. Build the stadium near it, but it's a little bit crowded. Build it there. Build it over here. Well, yeah, let's build it over here. Why not? Who needs to build this stuff near high schools anyways? Okay. This. That will give us the room we need. Scroll back down. Oop. They're mad because they don't have a house anymore, and there's a fire station in there that I didn't see. I'll have to rebuild it later. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll just dezone whatever's complaining about not having road access. Just like that. We have a stadium, everybody's happy, commercial loves it. We're making good money now, really good money. I'm surprised. I think we're skimping out on something. I feel like we're really forgetting something. We'll remember that later. Let's build a university. I think we have enough money and people here. We could put the university in where the golf club is supposed to be. Or golf course. Let's build it. I'm thinking back here. We'll go and level this area out a little bit. Good shit to make some bigger. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. Alright. Do university. A little bit of spacing. And there we go. We now have a rich college town feel. Traffic is getting pretty rough. I might have to build its own little road going through here. Let's go ahead and do that. Shouldn't hurt too much, I think. Oh yeah. Do I want to do windmills? We can do windmills. We're gonna do a coal power plant. Let's see. How close are we to nuclear? 85,000. Yeah, we're a ways off. Do some windmills. Let's just do coal. Cheap, dirty coal. Well. Let's build out more residential over here for our rich folks. What was that? Supposed to be neighborly. do. That in. Oops. Yeah, it should still develop. That is not satisfactory. Let's do this. Come on, have some house up in these hills. There we go. Do I have the golf course yet? I really want that golf course. Coal mine. Yeah. I can build churches in this. Churches are a low-level land value boost. So something like that will be good. It'll help bring up the general area of land value in the region. Graveyards also do the same thing. As soon as you build a church, they want to build a graveyard, I guess, because they realize, I guess I want to be able to visit this body. And he keeps asking for more. I'll leave it for now. Geez, will I ever have my country club back? Not for a while, maybe. Let's see a bit of parks in here. Boost the land value a bit. There we go. I think a lot of little parks really does a good job in terms of boosting the land value. Don't quote me on that though, I just feel, let's get that feeling. Let's build a big park. Because these are our rich folk, they deserve parks. Nice things, right? And we need some trees. Let's do our God mode trees over here. That'll entice them to move in a little bit. Land value loves to shoot up when I plant trees like this. There we go. Not much. Not really doing much at all. Medium wealth, that's fine. Oh wow. Oh look, they want an airport. Sweet. That'll be next time. For now, thank you for watching. Gonna go play Destiny 2. I'm gonna cut the stream. I'll restart it here in a few minutes. I'm gonna probably use the bathroom, get ready, get Destiny loaded up for y'all. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I am thoroughly loving. I'm gonna save next to region. It's gonna take a bit. I will continue playing this. I think. Should I redo all my lost progress on this region, or should I make a whole new region? I mean, I have lots of time. I don't know. Building a new region is a huge, painful task because you have to use the SimCity 4 Terraformer tool from SimCity4Devotion.com. Ooh, and there's a glitch going on. Look at that. A little bit of a glitch, but yeah, it looks not too bad. Once I build up more cities around it, it'll look a little more natural. But it's a long process to build a good-looking region. This one was built in Terraformer, and even then, when I go in and actually build a city, I usually fine-tune the hills, the mountains. I put in trees. I have to, make the rivers look good. It's a lot of work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how successful this is. If a lot of people watch it and enjoy it, I will go out and I will make a custom region for the stream. It's gonna be as big as this one. I will fill it up to like 50 million sims. So anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. The game will quit. Hey, there we go. Alright.